Hello, everybody. It's Alex Shevchenko here, as always, at this time on Friday on X and YouTube. We're hosting the Friday Alpha Leaks live stream, during which you are able to get some news from the Aurora ecosystem. As always, it is a live stream, which means that you are able to ask your questions in the comments down below, just next to the like button, and we'll appreciate if you're going to like and retweet or share it with your friends who might be also interested in Aurora. And yeah, so please take this opportunity to ask your questions. I will try my best to answer all of them. And from this week, I can tell you that we have lots of news regarding the Redacted conference, the biggest conference during this year for the big near ecosystem, where Aurora is a part of. And we are preparing lots of the stuff and lots of new releases, new interesting pieces to be revealed for this conference. And the big reveal for this particular week is our big participation in the Redacted Hackathon. So Aurora is putting a $65,000 in prize pool for the consumer dApps category developed within the Redacted Hackathon. So what it means is that there are a bunch of prizes, kind of formal prizes, the first, second, third place, but there is also a wild card pool. So because if your project, because of some reason, didn't get to the first, second, and third prize, we would like also to give you a little bit of money, so you would be able to continue your projects. These are obviously for the projects that are kind of interesting and that are fun and they're super nice. And besides that, we are also given additional prizes for those of you who are willing to launch your own virtual chains, so your own networks on top of Near. Recently, we have seen a spike in the desire for people to, in general, launch blockchains, but particularly in launch of the Aurora virtual chains. There are multiple projects that have already done it, like Arium or T-Pro network. But there are a bunch more that are coming up. You're constantly saying this, but literally at the moment we have, like, every week there is a project that is having or given their final approval and moving into launching a virtual network on top of the Aurora tech stack. So we want to incentivize this even more. We want to give an opportunity for the hackathon for small teams that perhaps do not have time and resources to launch big projects, but they would like to try it out. So launching a virtual chain has never been as simple, or in general, launching a blockchain has never been as simple as launching it with the Aurora virtual chain stack. So please come to the hackathon and take your chances on winning these great prizes. With this contribution to the Redacted Hackathon prize pool, this prize pool actually gets much closer to, and it is now above $950,000. So we're pretty close to 1 million. Yeah, I think that maybe some additional sponsors are going to come there, and maybe we are actually going to get to this above 1 million in total prizes for a hackathon, which is a pretty sizable hackathon in general. So I think this might be interesting for anyone who is loving to hack and who is loving to do different things. On the hackathon webpage, you are able to go and see the very detailed overview of the bug bounties. This document is publicly available to everybody, so you can find it. As you can see, there are native track bounties, and there is a chain agnostic track bounties, and there is this additional ecosystem bounties with Aurora consumer dApp bounty that I have been talking talking about just previously. Now you might be thinking of, okay, what can be a consumer debt? What does it mean? Well, actually, these are just the applications that are focused on different ideas around interacting directly with people. These can be different types of games. In case you're a game developer, you can build these games in any different format. This can be Unity games. This can be just web games. This can be games that are rendered in Telegram. These can be, fantasy sports type of things. You can think of applications that are reminding you to do something, do your laundry or do your haircut, or maybe drink a little bit more water. You can think of the fitness applications. You can think of, some kind of membership applications. Anything. I would really personally love to see an application that constantly reminds me to write tweets. So this is again some like an idea to take a look at. So we're not limiting your creativity. This is a pretty wide category. There are many things that can be developed here, and we would like to see what are the new creative ideas are going to be shown during this hackathon. And for those of you who are strongly considering getting into this and specifically participating in this section, in the consumer dev section, we highly recommend you to take a look at the recording of the DevHub stream that happened just yesterday. During which our DevRel Slava was given a great presentation on how you're able to learn some new things about Aurora through an EVM spellbook. This is actually an application that Slava did, and there are many interesting different things that you're able to get there. And this is a pretty fun video and pretty fun kind of onboarding mechanism for everybody. So highly encouraging you to consider watching through this video. So you will get onboarded to the Aurora and to the functionalities that are available there, including things like free transactions, cross-contract calls, and virtual chains that are depicted on this particular second of this stream. And last but not the least, about this hackathon, in the coming week, there will be an AMA session around Redacted and around the Redacted hackathon that is going to be hosted on Twitter. So please follow the announcements about this, and it is going to be myself who is going to be on this AMA session. So you will be able to ask your additional questions there. And with all of this information, with all of the description of the bounties, the great presentation by Slava, and with this AMA session, I hope that all of you, all of the developers, all of the hackers are going to have enough information for them to think about the ideas and start their preparation for the hackathon. Reminding everybody that Redacted is the event that is going to happen in Bangkok, Thailand. It is going to be on, I believe, 10th and 11th of November, which is just 1 month from now. And at that moment in time, there will be also results of the hackathon. So the hackathon starts a little bit earlier than that. So inviting everybody to participate in the consumer dev section of the hackathon, sponsored by Aurora, and inviting everybody to develop their cool ideas for virtual chains. I'm excited to see the things that are going to happen there. That is it with the news for today. Everything was focused around this conference, as I said. Golden X. Yeah, we need to get a Golden X. Okay, Marco is saying that the hackathon has already surpassed 1 million bounty. Okay, which is great. So congrats to the redacted team to be able to do this. Yeah, and with that, I see that there are no additional comments here. With that, I'm wishing you a very, very great end of the week. Good preparation for the hackathon and for the redacted conference. And we're going to see each other in exactly 1 week from now on the next Friday Alpha League sessions. Until then, have a good one.